Let's ride. Welcome back, OTB. Right now, it is time to talk to the legend, the man being inducted in the College Football Hall of Fame, the man who will be honored at Saturday night in Death Valley, the man whose number should never be worn again. It is the firm stance of this show, and that is Glenn Dorsey. Glenn, what's up, man? Thank you so much for joining me and Jake this morning.
How y'all doing, man? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm drinking a cup of coffee, man. Just enjoying the morning, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro. How y'all doing?
All well down here, Glenn.
Yeah, doing well, Putt, man. I appreciate you waking up with us out there on the West Coast and joining us.
Yeah.
And special weekend for you coming up. But before we get to all of that, T-Bob tells some stories very, very often about how he's the reason that you had such a successful senior year because he got you ready every single week on the scout team. And it was the look that he gave you that got you ready to play all the offensive linemen in the SEC.
Hey, look, and T-Bob is absolutely right, man.
Yeah, I mean, there you go, dude.
You know, he definitely was an animal, man. He definitely T-Bob was hilarious, man. But T-Bob worked his butt off, man. You know, I think that was just a characteristic of the whole team, man. We all knew that we had something special, and we knew how to, you know, take it from practice to the field. And we all, you know, whatever our part was, and you know, along the journey, everybody took it to heart. And you know, it was definitely a great time. T-Bob definitely did a great job. T-Bob had a great career himself. So, you know, it all worked out, man.
Yeah, I definitely didn't go into a bathroom stall and cry after one of my first ever practices against Glenn and Ricky Jean, wondering how in the hell I would ever play football on that level. That did not happen, so I completely agree.
Ricky Jean. What animal Ricky Jean was, huh?
I mean, you want to talk about I played 2A Christian school ball in Georgia. I was like, what? And then I'm going against Glenn and Ricky Jean. It was unbelievable, man. But
how strong was Ricky?
It was crazy. It was crazy. But you two, I'll never remember Putt, like his hands from snap. It was like they would transport. It wasn't like they moved. It's like they just jumped from the ground to my neck, and then I was fully extended, and I just like couldn't grab anything.
Look, T-Bob, I just knew that I had to get you first, man.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
That was my whole mentality. Look, I learned that from Kyle Williams, man. I was like, man, listen, I have to hit him first. Like, I have to hit him with enough power to get him off of me immediately. Yeah. Because then after that, you know, I don't know how successful I'll be. But as soon as I snap the ball, I got to give you what I got.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't, but I'm going to give you what I got, you know?
And I would say that you and Kyle, two of the best to ever do it, two Louisiana boys getting it done. And that's what I'm always struck by, Glenn. We were talking to O about this morning. You and O are actually similar in a lot of ways, that you are Louisiana boys who brought LSU back to the promised land. Like, now that you're older and you got a little distance from it, how do you feel when you when you like look back on how everything played out?
Man, you know, the more time passes, man, the more I miss it. The more I'm you know, honored, and the more, you know, I think about it all the time. Because you know when you involved in something, you never really feel it until you're done. Mm-hmm. You know, all we knew was we going to practice, we going to class. You know, we knew we had something special. You know, we know we cared about each other. We didn't mind working hard, and even with Jacob. You know, I think Jacob. I think were you the first one to commit to LSU in our class? I know you were up there, like at the very beginning.
Well, no. I was late because I was waiting on that offer. Hey, Glenn, they didn't pass those offers out to the 2 stars as fast as they gave to the 5 stars. All right.
No, Jacob, don't be humble, man. Don't be humble. You were making noise up there at Evangel.
No, I think it was Stelz. I think Stelz was actually the first one in our class.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, it was Stelz then. Yes, what an animal Stelz was, right?
What up, boy, Daddy?
Hey, Glenn, you want to go to LSU?
But that's the beautiful thing about it, man. Like, all of these stories that we can look back and smile and laugh on, man. You know, we definitely went through things. You know, we had tough seasons. You know, but it always was like, man, look, today is rough, but tomorrow can be better. You know, and that was the mentality that we had, and it didn't matter if we lost 2 games. You know, it didn't matter that we lost the on the last play in the Capital One Bowl. You know, we were like, man, next year we coming back harder. You know, and I think that was so special about, like, and I can't speak for other people, but just me growing up in Gonzales and being basically in LSU's backyard, man, like, I felt like I was playing, like, for home, you know what I mean? Like, it was just so special, and I think we had a lot of guys who felt that way. And, you know, and we can get a T-Bob to come in and buy in and, you know, and make a legacy for him, make a name for himself, too, you know what I mean? So it was really a special time, man, and I think about it all the time, and, you know, even when I get on the treadmill and run, man, I put back some old music on that take me back, you know. Yeah. I'm running, you know, in the stadium or something like that just to get me through the workout and stuff like that. So, you know, I take from it like that. I use it as positive, man, you know, because that definitely was a special point in time, and we are thankful that we actually did get to win that title, you know. So we're not looking back like, man, what if? You know what I mean? We actually did it, and I'm so proud of that, you know. I'm so proud to see that banner in that stadium because I know we all played a part in that, and I take that to heart, you know.
Hey, Glenn, we're sitting here, and we've got your highlights playing on our YouTube chat right now, and the absolute animal, beast of plays in the backfield just time and time again. But you said something that kind of caught my attention. It actually kind of gave me chills a little bit. You were talking about, you know, down seasons, and we considered a down season to have 2 losses, to have 3 losses. And in our 4 years, Glenn, we lost 7 regular season games combined. So seven in 4 years. And so, like, this team right now, like, this team has 6 losses. But to your point, like, I felt like when you said that was the standard for you. The standard was not to lose 3 games. Like, if you lost 3 games in a year, that was unacceptable. Like, you should be playing for national championships.
Y'all were top 10 3 years in a row.
Yeah, but that's what it should be, right?
Right. And you know, and even I don't know if that. I mean, I was thinking that, you know, Coach Saban came in and completely turned around the whole mindset. And the thing about with Coach Saban, when we came in, we had the seniors, the older guys, to show us the rope and show us that, hey, look, man, I know you were all this back in Evangel and Gonzales and all that stuff, but this is what it is here. So I don't care what you did. So you're going to get in line here, and I'm going to show you the right way to do it. That way, when it's your turn, you can show the guys behind you how to do it. And it was just like a perpetual cycle of just, you know, leadership and showing the guys the ropes and, you know, and talking about Kyle. You know, Kyle took me under his wing and showed me how to play. Marcus Spears showed me how to play, you know. So it's just the mentality and, you know, the morale of the group, and everybody took it to heart, took it personal, you know, to leave LSU better than, you know, it was when they got there, you know. So I think that's really important. And we talk about losing 2 games, man. We were devastated.
Yeah.
Devastated, man. Like, I felt like I had let the whole state down, you know. I felt like I let you guys down. When we lost to Kentucky, I felt like, you know, I really just wanted to go just climb in the hole. You know what I mean? It was just that personal. We took it that serious, man. And I think that, you know, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that, man. You know, the season this year not going, you know, the way we would like it to. But, you know, we got one more for sure shot in Tiger Stadium, man. And I think we come in and play with passion and finish strong. You know, it's still LSU, man. You know? So hopefully, you know, we come out and do that. I think they will. We got, you know, Coach O going to have them ready to play. And, you know, the seniors going to lose. Man, listen, losing to Arkansas on Senior Day killed me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it hurt you, too.
I talked about it earlier on the show.
Yeah.
Right? You know, it still stings. You know, there's things that you don't forget. You know, so they had the opportunity, the seniors, you know, to go out on a winning note. You know, this still Tiger Stadium, man. You still want to leave your mark. You know, so hopefully they come out and take care of business.
I mean, if they can do that, it would. Yeah, I mean, there's the feeling, the little bow that it would put on the end of an otherwise bad year would be amazing. I want to talk to you about the game Saturday, Glenn, because you're going to be honored, but I want to go back in time because you mentioned Saban. The guy that came with Saban was Tommy Moffitt. Yep. Do you have a hardest workout memory or like a Moffitt memory that stands out above all the others?
Oh, man.
Glenn was a golden child, man. He don't have any bad ones.
Oh, wow.
I will say I don't have too many bad ones, man. But I will say when we got on campus, I don't know if Jacob remember this, we got in the meeting room and Coach Saban looked us all in the eye and said, look here, man. I'm going to try to kill everybody in this room, but I don't want you to die. Yeah. But he meant that. Like, I thought he was just talking, you know, and Moffitt takes us out in the field, and literally trying to kill us.
Yes.
You know
oh
what
my
I'm saying?
God,
Like,
I forgot
I
about
was
that.
like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Can I do this?
Okay.
Where's my
I'm gonna
mama?
I'm going to try to kill everybody. I don't want you to die.
But I want you to die. Okay, Glenn, I am so glad that you brought that. I forgot about that quote. That is fantastic. And I remember us in our first workout, after like weights, we thought we were going to die. Little did we know we were going to go on the field and run like 36 110s in the stadium.
In the stadium,
I'm pretty sure we did that. I came back to life. But you know what? That was the day Lavelle Hawkins said, "It's too hot, fam. I'm out." And he went back to Cali.
Wait.
I know, man. I love Lavelle, man. I still talk to Lavelle, man.
I will too, yeah.
You know, he ended up, man. He come along and living in California, man. You know, that's a long ways, man. It's a totally different type of environment, the climate, like. So I got a little more understanding of what he was going through now that I live way out here. But Lavelle ended up doing a good job, man.
Yeah.
He went back to Cal, did a great job. He played in the pros, man. I ended up meeting back up with Lavelle in preseason. And he came to San Francisco, and we hung out a lot, man.
Like
Lavelle's a good dude, man. Like he was hilarious,
great dude. Great dude. It's like Lavelle, though, man. It was just too hot that day. Those 110s. Because Benny Brazil just went to the Olympics and he wasn't winning every race. He was making his times, but because he wasn't winning every race, Saban's like, y'all go ahead and start over.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
And this is when y'all are still bussing over to the stadium, right? Like nowadays they have the best facilities, like in the country. The weight room's amazing.
We did everything in the stadium. Our locker room was there. Our meeting rooms were there. Our weight room was there, and we ran on the actual Tiger Stadium
That's
field.
some blue collar stuff there, bro.
Listen, man. When we used to go in the meeting, we used to go to first. You know, you got to lift weights, you got to work out, you got to eat, you got to go to class. By the time we get back to the stadium to get dressed for practice, man. Do you see them Bo Davis come and slam that bus everywhere? I think Bo might have ran into every stop sign on the campus getting to that practice field, man.
Every curve.
Every curve. I remember being on the back of the bus, man. We up there praying and doing dances for rain, man. It was so hot, bro. We was like, oh my God, dog. Like that the bus ride over there had so much anxiety, bro. Like,
miserable.
Oh my God, bro. You just sitting there meddling in it. You know what I mean? On this bus, they took all the seats out and put like one long stadium hard bench in there, but it was like, oh my God, bro! Like,
so it was like World War II, like drop ship seating. Like you're like on either side, like looking at each other before you
jump.
Joe
Adai sitting there doing like a prayer for it to rain just one time. It was so hot.
Oh man, what a time, man! What a time.
I used to swear Coach Saban had a button and he'd make it rain until 3 o'clock, and then he'd press the button just so it would be as humid as possible for practice.
Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. What a time, man. But you know what? Looking back on that, man, it had our mindset right, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. It really prepared us for whatever, honestly, man. Because what comes with winning and success, you know, you gonna get better facilities and stuff like that. But you know, I really do think the way that we were brought into that and seeing how the older guys were doing it, and like I say, taking that bus trip over to the practice facility, man, it really got our mindset to be able to like play through whatever and fight through whatever, man. So I don't regret it. You know, it was hard at the time, but man, it really like helped shape like our mentality.
Everything great in life is hard.
Yeah,
right.
And man, we could keep talking to you forever, Glenn. I hate this. We're kind of up against the clock here, but what on the way out here? You're going to be at Tiger Stadium Saturday night. What do you want to say to the fans to help get them out there?
Man, you know, I just want the fans to come out and bring the energy, man. It's like I say, we might not be having the season we want, but it's still LSU. It's still Tiger Stadium, man. And I know they will. I know the team will come out and fight hard. I know it's senior day. I know they're going to come out and represent. And I can't wait to see all the fans, man. I just want the fans to bring the energy, bring the noise, and let's have a blast, man. Let's have a good time in Tiger Stadium. And I'll really look forward to it.
Can't wait to see you, Putt, man. I'll be down there with you. Can't wait to see you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Glenn.
All righty, man. Thank y'all for having me on, man.
Thanks,
Absolutely,
Putt.
Glenn. You have a great day. Travel safe. And, again, go to Tiger Stadium this Saturday and see the legend honored live. Retire that man's number.
He was such a beast. Those highlights.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. From
Also,
the defensive tackle position.
Like y'all said, finishing 5-3, then 1 in the country. Damn. That's a 3-year streak right there.
But it's got to be. It's what it should be. It's what it needs to be.